Hello gamers, open-world games are undoubtedly the most popular genre of gaming today, and if your PC can't run the games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2 and other popular titles, don't worry, we've got you. Here are the best open-world games to enjoy on your old PC or laptop. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's get started. Number 7. Fuel. The game appreciated for its outstanding technical and visual assets and sold 690,000 units worldwide to date. Codemasters are already at the helm of some of the PC world's finest racing titles. Grid's got track racing down to a T, while Dirt's replicated mud-based rallying to a staggering degree of accuracy. So what's left? How about both? How about tarmac and dirt with grass and mountains? How about 5,000 square miles of the stuff, to be exact, an unbound chunk of West America, procedurally generated using satellite imagery and laced with 11 miles of road? That's what Fuel is. The game features 75 vehicles to unlock, 190 challenges and 70 races offline. That will surely give you the best time of open-world racing games. Number 6. Sleeping Dogs. Hong Kong is your playground. Enter illegal races, gamble on cockfights, or kick back with some karaoke. There are countless ways to entertain yourself in Hong Kong's diverse districts. In this open-world game, you play the role of Wei Shen, an undercover cop trying to take down the triads from the inside out. You'll have to prove yourself worthy as you fight your way up the organization, taking part in brutal criminal activities without blowing your cover. Torn between your loyalty to the badge and a criminal code of honor, you will risk everything as the lines between truth, loyalty and justice become permanently blurred. Number 5. Just Cause 2. Dive into an adrenaline-fueled free-roaming adventure. As Agent Rico Rodriguez, your orders are to find and kill your friend and mentor who has disappeared on the island paradise of Panau. There, you must cause maximum chaos by land, sea and air to shift the balance of power. The very definition of sandbox action. Sure, you can play it for the story, which is as trashy as it is charming, but where this game truly shines is in its free roam action. There's so much to blow up, so many vehicles to drive and fly, and so much crazy fun to be had. Oh, and you have a grappling hook. That thing alone can be used in such ridiculously fun ways, you will ask yourself where the time went. Number 4. Saints Row the Third. The first two Saints Row game scripts were good, but in Saints Row the Third, Volition's writers have truly come into their own. While the main story provides the most memorable mission and watercooler-worthy bits of the game, there is much more to Saints Row the Third. The Saints Row game puts the player's experience above all else. Take a tank skydiving, call in a satellite-targeted airstrike on a Mexican wrestling gang, and defend yourself against a highly trained military force using only toys in the most outlandish gameplay scenarios ever seen. A must-play for sure. Number 3. Mafia II. Inspired by iconic American mafia drama, Vito Scaletta begins to make a name for himself on the streets of Empire Bay as a man who can be trusted to get a job done. Intense gunplay, white-knuckle car chases and visceral hand-to-hand combat, all that and more are needed become a made man, so he is working to prove himself to the mafia with his buddy Joe, and cinematic presentation will pull players into the allure and impossible escape of life in the mafia. As he quickly escalates up the family ladder with crimes of larger reward, status and consequence. He realizes life as a wise guy isn't quite as untouchable as it seems. Number 2. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Black Flag is competing to be the best Assassin's Creed title since Assassin's Creed 2. Not only the story is well written to a point that not only the gamer relates to the main character, a pirate named Edward Kenway, it also creates an emotional tide with the adventure and exploration of sailing the high seas and hunting treasure and other bounties while discovering more about the assassins, the Templars, and the secrets of both. While not a traditional Assassin's Creed game to most veterans of the franchise, Black Flag offers a lot to both long-term fans and newcomers. Both the sea combat and the land combat are enjoyable, which makes the game more perfect. Number 1. Far Cry 3. The best of Far Cry installment. Soundtrack, mechanics, gameplay, and story are solid, they excel where I did not expect them to. The voice acting for everyone is well done, and the character arcs of not only the protagonist but also the antagonists are worth their time. At the time of release, Far Cry 3 offered a level of freedom and flexibility not commonly seen in its genre, practically spearheading open-world FPS. The many options for transportation, weapons, and skills allow for a variety of creative approaches. There is proper compensation for the idyllic setting, namely a lot of violence and the brilliant nihilistic vase. For reasons temporal and subjective, I really enjoyed every part of this game. I feel the entire package was just perfect. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. And if you find the video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.